Right, we are live, I think. Yes. Let us know if you can hear us and see us. Welcome to part 11 of our Earthborne Rangers campaign playthrough. We're approximately halfway through this campaign, I think. JP has just finished it and day 20.
Okay.
Day 20 and he finished the main storyline. But yes, once more onto the breach. Here we are. We are back for more. And as always, these videos are not sponsored. If we make any mistakes during the video and you spot it live, please let me know. Or if you're watching back afterwards and you spot that we've made any mistakes, please let us know. But thank you very much to Earthborne Games and to Naylor Games for sending me the stuff. But yeah, the videos are not paid for in any way. So a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for effectively paying for my time to take off work, which I should be doing this afternoon, to play through. Now, last time, you remember back in the day, Back in the day.
Yes, when I were a lad.
When we were lads.
Yes.
It might have even been before we were lads.
Oh, okay.
But there was the Saturday morning cinema, and it would be a black and white, and it'd be like 5 or 10 minutes long.
Oh, yes.
And it would always end with the hero, like, about to die. Like, they've fallen off a cliff.
Flash Gordon or Roy Rogers.
Yeah, or they've been eaten by the monster,
yes.
right? And it's like...
an impossible scenario.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, come back next week. and then you go back the week after, and he was like, actually, he didn't really fall off the cliff. What happened is he was about to, and you're like, no, I definitely saw him fall off the cliff. So that's what happened last week. Stephen was stuck under 2 lots of fractal wire with birds circling over
shale, I think.
Oh yeah, the shale.
The shale was
so
there.
You were buried under shale,
yes.
Surrounded by fractal wire.
Yes.
And we got into a very weird situation, which if you haven't seen the end of the previous part, I would definitely go back and watch it, because it's not changed my opinion on the game, but it was a situation that we've never found ourselves in before, where one player, the best thing to do was to do nothing.
Yes.
Because pretty much everything you do in this game is a test, and Stephen was in a situation where the result of that test, the whatever icon it's called,
the challenge icon,
icon would have been devastating. So the safest thing for you to do was nothing.
I just had to sit there and
we just timed the day out, effectively.
Yes, that was the easiest thing to do.
But anyway, we're still enjoying it. But
yes.
It's a new day now. The shale has gone. The fractal wire has gone.
For now.
So I don't know thematically how you explain that. I don't know whether we literally just wait, the animals go away, and then we get you out.
Well, what we did, we camped. And then the elves came out with their shovels and cleared everything away.
Right. Okay. So we are still at Bowl of the Sun. It is day 11. It is 2 days since the invasion. There is going to be spoilers. Should have mentioned that. So yeah, day 11. Nothing happens on day 11. No story events, but we do have a downpour.
Oh,
I'm going to grab the weather effect.
One downpour.
Cool. So it's raining again. And we also have Journey to the Biological Outpost, which is, I believe, where we're now going back to.
No, we're headed to Tumbledown to discover these.
Oh, did we not get here? Oh no, we did all of this, didn't we?
We did the swamp.
So we're going to Tumbledown, then we're going back to the Biological Outpost. Right.
Yeah.
So we're so close.
We
It's there. It's just over the next hill.
Just there.
I've got Greenbridge Swamp +2 progress.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, that was from previous time. Yeah.
Oh, was that the collapsing bridge?
I think that was the collapsing bridge.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, just before we start today's playthrough, I do want to say again a thank you to Earthborne Games and to Naylor Games for sending me the new stuff. Specifically, Spiring Bloom, which you don't have yet.
I don't have yet.
It's just come out. It is an expansion for the base game. You cannot use it when you're playing Legacy of the Ancestors,
which
I believe.
I've not got to yet.
Because Legacy of the Ancestors, from what I understand, is an underground campaign where you're in a totally different area. So Spiring Bloom, and again, correct me if I'm wrong on this, because I'm not an expert, but it is one of 4...
It's not showing up on your...
What's not showing up? Oh, the camera's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh. It does that now and again. Let's fix that. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it on again.
Now it's there.
There you go. Right. So Spiring Bloom is the first of 4 valley expansions, and they can be added in to the game, but I think it suggests you only add it in from day 8, from what I've read.
Okay.
But what Spire in Bloom does is it turns the Spire location, because you get a new map. There is a new map that replaces the old map. So we don't want the old map anymore.
Spoilers.
We want the new map, which is this. Which may look like the old map, but everything's a bit smaller. Because the Spire is now this. It's actually multiple different locations within the Spire, and there's new cards for each of those locations. Now, I've not fully read this yet. To me, that means that it now takes you longer to get there because you've got another location to go to before you get there, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be going to the Spire today, so that does give me time to read this and learn this and whatever. So for today, I'm going to go back to our original map. I also have been sent the new Moments in the Valley expansion. Now, we're playing with the Moments in the Path, so random moments are going to happen to us wherever we are. But this Moments in the Valley expansion is interesting because it contains cards that you use when you visit one of the 4 Valley expansion locations. And even though only one of them's out yet, which is Spire, so if you go to the Spire, I believe you take the Spire in Bloom moments card. So these are specific moments that can happen to you when you're in there. But I also have 8 cards for Shadow of the Storm, which is another expansion that's not out yet, Into the Moor, Sky and Smoke. So again, moments for those. And it's interesting that they released this now, I think before the other expansions are out. But because we're not going to the Spire today, we're not going to be using them. My question is, for those people who know, and I know Steve's going to know the answer to this, if we do go to the Spire, do we use the Spire moments as well as the Path moments? Does that mean we end up with 4 moment cards in the deck? Busy Mason says you can add it in earlier, but it's recommended to begin the entry on the next perfect day weather. Oh, right. Okay. The next perfect day weather, which is day 8. Oh, okay. Right. So you can add it in from the start if you want to. But yeah. So yeah, we're not going to use that today. But if we head back to the Spire, we're probably going to be using some of the new stuff.
I like your optimism. We've got to get to Tumbledown.
I was also sent the Valley Trail map, which is for the base game, which I didn't have, which is a nice little bit of extra narrative about some of the locations there, and a bigger version of the map. Big map. Which is now out of date because, yeah, but still, that's nice. That might go up on the wall. Right, okay. You only use Valley moments or moments on the path. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Oh, you don't use path moments on pivotal locations. Ah, right. I didn't realise that.
Nope, I did not.
Okay, thank you for that. We may have been getting that wrong before. So you don't use the path moments on pivotal locations, and these new ones are all pivotal locations, I believe.
Okay.
But we'll see. Right. We've done our starting hand. We've done our cards. Stephen is the lead ranger today. Bowl of the Sun. Just, do you want to do the setup?
Well, yes, I have to just draw 2.
Oh, you get 2.
I get 2 path cards.
Right, okay. I'll pull up the, what's it thing? Valley, what's it called? Lure of the Valley.
Lure of the Valley? Lure of the Valley.
Living Valley. There we go. So we are at...
Oh, we didn't want that.
No, Bowl of the Sun, 37.
Oh dear.
Is it Fractal Wire?
It's not Fractal Wire, but it is a circling Irix, and it is the Tenebrae, who are they're just,
those
just
things.
Annoying.
So it's a massive pothole carved over the centuries into the red-hued rock. Someone has built a flourishing garden. Pipes, presumably carrying water, lead to and from the pothole and to smaller potholes on the periphery, each also growing carefully cultivated varieties of foliage. It's as if this sun-kissed plateau housed a living lexicon of every plant in the valley and beyond. So it's a nice place.
Yes, looks nice.
Okay, just checking what the chat says. The chat is, oh, yes, you can. Sorry, that's wrong. It's just their house rule. Oh, right. Okay, so it's so the whole you can't find moments at pivotal locations is their house rule. But thank you very much for checking with that.
House rules rule.
Okay, right.
Alrighty.
Round one.
Round one.
We
This
both get a card.
we do. This will reduce our effort by 1 if we interact with anything in its area. And this is just the circling Eric's.
Who is persistent, so it's going to follow us.
And it's going to fatigue us, and it could injure us. Right. Round one.
Ding ding.
The Fundamentalist. Oh, well, that's a better start.
He's out.
It's a much better start.
Agitated meadowlarks. So they have a presence of 1. They're not friendly. They're not going to attack us.
But that's also not a bad start. It's not fractal wire.
It's not fractal wire.
And
it's
not shale.
Yeah. So I can listen for the meadowlark's song of warning, put my ranger token onto that being, and then before a being moves or enters play within reach, I can remove to exhaust. Oh, it basically gives me warnings that things are coming.
Okay.
Okay. Have we got the reference card?
Yep.
Find it handy. Okay.
The Fundamentalist reduces the presence of all other beings in the same area as the Fundamentalist by 1. So it would make that 1. But this remains 2.
If we can move it.
If we can move him. Which, if you've got Oru, that would be handy, because Oru can do that.
I do not.
Okay.
So Fundamentalist, do we need a reminder?
Sure.
He's got opinions, hasn't he?
He likes berries, as far as I can
So
remember.
enters play. If you are at the bowl of the sun, which we are.
We are.
As you descend into a warm patch of sun, you see Tykor Hum, the so-called fundamentalist of the valley. You've heard Tykor lives alone and often wanders the valley, but here in the verdant stone bowl, he seems to have set up a quiet meditation spot in the greenery. Tykor himself is sitting cross-legged on a large boulder with what appears to be an offering of fruits, flowers, and fragrant tea set out before him. His eyes are closed, and you can hear him mumbling to himself. When you get close, he seems to hear you because he opens his eyes. You ask him what he's doing, and he stares back at you for a long moment. Speaking with my parents, he says finally. What brings you to the bowl of the sun? So we can clear him with progress to ask him about his way of life.
Alrighty. He is in danger of being attacked by this Irix.
Okay. How much health has he got?
He has 3.
And that will
put 2 on him. If we draw mountains, though, he will chew on his herbs. I said berries, but it's herbs.
Herbs. Okay.
To heal 1. Yeah, I just want to get, I think I'm going to put my pocketed belt pouch.
Seem to have 7 cards.
No, don't do that. Just have the 6.
Well, I had 5. And then I realised there was 1 short, and now I seem to have 7. Okay, yeah, let's get some stuff. So I've got Nal's Understanding in my hand, which is awesome. So that will add 5 progress to a being. Hello, Loki.
Hi, Loki.
But if the being hasn't cleared, we then resolve all of its effects.
So we want to connect
If
with
I can
that.
get 2 progress on that, and then play Nal's Understanding.
That would be good.
That would be good. We don't have any features out.
We do. We have the Tenebrae. That is a feature.
Oh. Okay. So I can play... After you succeed at a connect test, add progress to a feature equal to your effort. So I can try and get some on that as well. Hello, you.
That
You
would be good.
Come on. There you go. Right.
Yeah, so I've got my pocketed belt pouch.
Okay. I've got lots of things that I can put into play. So the intention translator is always good. So we'll pop that out for 1 focus. Yeah.
Okay, I will then play Syl's Sketchbook for 1 awareness. Put 2. Oh, may I have a...
You're going to sit there.
Hello.
You sit there. He doesn't normally do this.
You're within reach.
Yeah. Oh. This is new. This is either Vicky didn't feed him when she went back to work, so this is just his way of getting food. Right, so I've got that out. That's 2 pips. I think I'm going to put out... Oh, I can't. No, I don't have any... Yeah, I can't play that now. That should have 3 charges on it.
So I can exhaust one of these because I have the 2 sketches, which I might do because we just want to leave here, do we not? As quick as we can.
We do. Yeah, we're not aiming to do anything here at all, apart from possibly speak to the fundamentalist, because that'll give us potentially another side quest.
So if I were to exhaust that and spend both those sketches to exhaust,
Well, I'm thinking of getting rid of that.
are you thinking of getting
Because
rid
it's
of that?
persistent. So we want to get rid of it.
We do want to get rid of it.
Yeah. And I've got Null's understanding.
What have you just done?
Um,
How are you going to get rid of it?
well, if I can
Connecting.
get 2 progress, yeah, if I can connect to it.
Well, why don't I try that then?
Okay.
So I try with 2 presents. I have... No, that's all I've got. That's it.
Well, that's not.
Well, it's 2 versus 2.
Yeah, exactly. That might be bad.
But I have to do something before you can go again.
Or I
Or,
tap my card. There you go.
well, hang on. I can put another piece of gear out.
Remember the tenebrae, -1 effort.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
When you perform a test that interacts with the card in the same area as this feature. Oh, that's so nasty. I mean, getting rid of that, but that's 6 progress.
It is.
I mean, it's a
progress.
feature.
It is a feature.
Can you?
We could traverse it.
You could traverse it.
But how about if I do that first? Let me just put that on there. So that is attached
Attached to a feature.
to a feature. And when it's cleared, we can scout X path cards where X is equal to the number of beings in play, which currently is 2.
3.
3.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Okay. So
Now you're trying to connect.
yeah,
to...
so I'm going to try and connect to circling Irix. I have to go through this, so I get fatigued.
Yeah.
For 1. And then I put 1 in. I use the intention translator for 2, -1 for the tenebrae. So it's currently 1. I'm going to play engaging, which is 2.
Yeah.
So we're up to 3.
Have you got 1 more?
I do. I'm going to put a heart in. So I'm going in for 4.
+1. 5.
5.
So did you already calculate the 1?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I went in for 5. Minus the 1 is 4. Plus the 1
Plus
is
the
5.
one,
So there's
5.
5 progress on it.
Alrighty.
So Nell's understanding is now a little bit.
Overkill, but it gets rid of it.
But I am going to play following footsteps as a reaction. After you succeed at a connect test, add progress to a feature equal to your effort. So there's 5 progress on there.
On here.
Yeah.
Super.
So close.
Go for mountains. No. What's that one?
Mountains. If there is an active predator.
There is.
Okay. Exhaust it. And then add harm to this being equal to... So
Go
the
on.
circling Irix has come down and eaten the meadow larks. Nom nom nom.
Was that you going,
There's
come down here, look at these.
yeah. There's some feathers.
Alrighty. So I could try and traverse this then. We only need 1 on there.
We
don't
need 1 progress on there.
So if I were to go 1, 2.
Presumably fundamentalist is friendly, yep.
He is friendly. 3. That should be good enough.
Yeah. Well, he's -1.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it include itself?
It doesn't say it doesn't. When you perform a test that interacts with a card in the same area as this feature, I mean, it doesn't say another card, it says a card. So
Okay.
I would say the Tenebrae affects itself.
All right, well, I can put that in. And just as well I did.
You needed it?
I needed it. But that is now gone.
That's gone. So something happens.
So we can scout 2 path cards.
Because there are 2 beings in play now. There were 3.
There were 3, but 2.
Oh, look, fractal wire.
We may want that on the bottom of the deck.
Now, the Spider Line Stanchion. So this is a card that can be found along any mountain route.
It's good. We're not actually looking to move.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Are we not looking to move?
Well, we are looking to go to Tumbledown. This will allow us to move 2 locations.
But it's a card that's not going to affect us.
It's not going to
It's not a bad card.
It is not, no.
So,
I can stay on the top.
yeah. And it does include itself. Thank you. Okay, my go?
Yes.
So, I was going to play Nal's Understanding. However, entropy.
Just a regular connection with it.
Well, exactly. It's a waste of 3.
Yeah, well, you've got 2 connection.
I do.
So it would be 2 versus 2.
It would be 2 versus 2.
Nothing bad is going to happen if you mess it up. Well, the only thing is we might get fatigue. That's it.
I'm going to put that in. So, yeah, we're going in for 3.
Okay. 3 versus 2.
3 versus 2.
3 it is.
3 goes on. It's gone.
Gone.
Boom.
Crest. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm resting. I've got nothing left.
I've got all sorts of stuff left. But yeah, I'll exhaust this, spend an energy, add a thing to that because it's an aid card. And then, yeah. Rest.
Resting?
Yep.
You don't want to try a traverse, do you? 1 versus 1.
No. Because you get an injury if you fail.
You do. No, you're out of focus as well, because we can meditate here with hearts to soothe fatigue equal to your effort. Currently, I have none. You've got 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, we're okay.
So I think resting. So no travel.
No travel. Refresh.
Um,
Ready all cards. Yeah. Draw 1. Get energy back. Right. Round 2.
So far, so good. I think this is the
we know what
Spider-Line
that is.
expansion. There we go.
Shale Scree.
Okay, so life is gone.
We have an obstacle.
Dodgy again. I can exhaust that.
Draw a picture of the scree. Look at it coming towards me. It's
Yes.
getting bigger.
And also, don't step here.
No.
So I'm going to do that, I think, because we don't want that doing anything like tumbling down on us, do we? So that's my 2 sketches spent. So then I'll just try a traverse. We want to leave.
And you can get through this, and that's exhausted. So, yeah.
Okay.
Presence of 1.
Yeah.
So you'll succeed.
I will. Just how 3?
Right.
Halfway. Mountains. If this being has harm, it does not.
I'm going to put the Dendritic Vine into play. Which is a new thing that we got. It's a reward card, wasn't it? So whenever I rest,
yes,
I can scout 3 of my cards and look through for things. Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to have my reverb lock it out with a leaf in the breeze attached to it. Okay.
I will attempt a traverse with 2. No bonuses, so hopefully it's not the -2.
It is not. So 2.
It was 2.
Sunshine, though, we both gain a fatigue
Because of the downpour.
because of the downpour.
Okay. No other sunshine effects. Okay.
Well, I'd better do some more sketching, I think. So I will attempt. I'm really into shale, so I'm going to attempt to sketch the shale.
Okay.
Just 2v2. Got it. So I need another generic die, please. Thank you.
That adds how many?
I think it's 2. Choose a path and add X sketches to this book. X is equal to the present. So
Yeah.
yes, another 2 sketches.
Right.
Crest. If there's an active predator,
Nope.
there is not. Okay.
I've got all of this spirit, but I don't think.
Would you want to connect to him?
Oh man, I could.
Could. I mean, he needs. I think if you do, then I'll try it as well.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so I can connect to him.
Yes.
3, 4. 3.
3.
And mountains.
If there's harm on him, no.
Yep.
Okay. So then I just as well try, but I'm only trying at 2. And I have failed to do that.
But no penalty.
But no penalty, no. And mountains, but no.
Okay.
Done.
I'm going to spend an energy to add a progress to that, and then I'm going to rest. So when I rest, I use one of those, and I scout 3 of these. Nice. I'm going to put those 2 to the bottom and that one on top.
Okay, and I also rest.
Okay,
So we're done.
we're done. End of the round.
That pops back up.
Refresh, refresh. Energy. Draw a card.
So I just as well exhaust this one again
Mm,
because we need what, 2 progress on here?
just one.
Just 1.
Yeah.
So I just as well spend my 2 sketches.
Oh, we need some cards. Yeah.
Pouncing Aatrox, I've been ambushed.
And his brother,
Ah, okay.
another pouncing Aatrox. So we both get fatigued.
All right, but I will spend those 2 sketches to exhaust this.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to try and get out of here.
So are you going to try and traverse
So,
that?
yes, so what I'm
and
going to
dodge
do,
the-
I'm going to dodge
Yeah,
Pouncing Aatrox
good plan.
and then go in for 3. There's no penalty on this now, is there? No. So -2 will be sufficient, but it's not. So we have 3 on there.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Sunshine, so we get fatigued
Both get
again. And
Right.
If
So
there's-
this isn't active.
No.
But that is.
in there, so if there is another active predator,
There is not.
There is
Because
not.
this isn't active.
so
Right.
no. And we did get fatigued for that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot of fatigue all of a sudden.
Okay. So I could just rest and then use rest and we both travel and that's it.
Well, the only other thing is, do you want to try and get some progress on it? But you've got 2
I'd
active
have to go
predators
through this.
and activate that
Do I?
one.
I think I have. Do I have to go through that? I don't think I have to go through
You don't
it.
go through it, but he will activate.
He will activate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably too risky. And there's no point connecting to this if we're going to just get rid of them. I don't get any bonuses for clearing animals. I will put Pakoda out
Oh,
because-
I like Pakodo.
because why not?
Well, the other thing is,
Don't forget to take the rain down one. Oh yeah. When does that happen?
when the sunshine comes out.
Oh right. Okay.
So
Not
it's
in the
raining
refresh
down.
phase, but yeah.
So, question for you then is, Oh no, Pagoda doesn't move things, does it? Just puts progress on them.
No, he puts progress on them. So I could connect to him and then use him to put 2 progress on that, but it'd still be 1 short.
But I could try and connect to it. It just would potentially do that one.
Yeah.
I can try.
I'm happy not to, but it's up to you. On the grounds that we might be coming back here.
What I will do, though, is whilst there's a pouncing Aatrox here, I'll sketch it. Yes, I will.
Successfully sketched.
Sketched. And crest. No, no, no. If you have 2 or more fatigue... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So you were busy drawing him.
Yeah.
And he comes up to you and goes...
You did say don't get that close, didn't you?
I did.
Right, I've just lost all that.
Oh, dear. And you're going to be suffering fatigue.
Yes.
Unless I can heal you.
If there's an active predator...
Oh, hang on. Hang on. We do these in a different order.
Yes, we do. So
you're going to throw the fundamentalist in the way of the pouncing Aatrox.
Look what I've drawn. Come and have a look at this. If there's an active predator, exhaust it.
There you go.
Add harm to this being.
Yeah.
Equal to that presence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means you don't lose your cards.
Don't lose
and
those.
you don't get an injury. Nice. Yep, thank you. We got it.
Okay.
Emerging narrative.
Yes. So now, do you want to connect to Picodo?
I could, but I don't want to draw a crest.
Because you could get hurt.
Yeah.
Although Picodo is here, you would...
Sorry, Picodo is there.
Yeah, you would lose Picodo. Which you don't want to do.
So no, I am going to rest. And when I rest, let's get 3.
Okay. So now that that's exhausted, I may as well try and connect to the fundamentalist.
Mm-hmm.
I did, but only for 2. And you get fatigue again with sunshine. Fatigue for you as well.
Me as well.
Yeah, sunshine.
Okay.
Okay, where are my boots? Right. So I think we better rest.
I've already rested.
You've already rested.
I'm lying down on the ground.
Okay, so those are mine. Those are mine. Yeah. Rest
I
them.
probably could have added a thing to that before I did that.
Yeah.
But if you're resting as well.
Yes.
And then we choose to travel.
Yes, please. Let's get out of here.
So that goes. That goes. That goes.
What's that? That's mountain.
That goes. That goes.
He's valley.
Okay. So the moments didn't come up. So I'll just put them there.
Mm-hmm.
So mountain, 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 valley, mountain, valley, mountain. So we're going to need the mountain ones again because we're going to tumble down.
We are.
So we don't need the valley cards, but we do need the tumble down location cards. And I think from what you were saying earlier, a small correction, the fundamentalist should have 1 harm.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Why 1, not 2? I thought it was...
Maybe a mountain came out and he healed himself, but I...
Oh, okay. But yeah, it doesn't matter, does it?
No, he's gone.
Would the ambush amount of be... hang on a minute. Right. The harm is 1, right? Because the fundamentalist reduces it by 1. Oh, right. Yeah, the fundamentalist says that it reduces... We forgot that.
Oh, it's his harm.
It reduces
okay.
the presence of all other beings in the same area by 1, which means the ambush against you would have been 1 less.
Done.
Yeah, we fixed that. So the fundamentalist should only have 1 harm because the presence of the being was only 1.
Right.
But he's gone now.
He is gone. Right, okay, so there is
Tumble down cards. And we're saying that we do shuffle the moments into the deck. It's a house rule not to. Which brings me back to the original question. When we do go to the spire, do we then add moments from the valley and moments from the path? Right, let's have a look at Tumbledown on big camera. It's working. Yeah, here we go. Here is Tumbledown. Ooh, look at that.
Pretty.
It is pretty. So it's a location, it's pivotal, it's a mountain, it's a water, it's a trail. It's not ruins. So no invaders.
No.
And we are reading story 10. So 10 says, if Tala the Red is in play.
He
No.
is not.
As you near the terminus of the valley, the silver fin rushes and churns between massive boulders on its way to the falls. Ahead of you, there is a constant booming roar. Just beyond, the silver fin rushes over the lip of the cliff and plummets hundreds of meters to the Vedessa far below. If you haven't gained or completed...
Hang on.
Hang on.
So when we arrive at Tumbledown,
Oh.
our Deeper Motives mission says use entry 92,
92 instead. Okay, 92. Right, when you arrive at Tumbledown, read 92.1. Right, the hike to Tumbledown has left you steadily more anxious the closer you get. The haversack holding the trapped Verdessian has started to shake and rustle more and more, and you've had to stop several times to push the budding vines back under the pack's flaps. But eventually you see the valley drop away into the great green ocean of the Vedessa and hear the constant muted roar of the waterfall. Nal meets you upon a wide balcony. She clasps your arms and gestures to the vast jungle below. With the Vedessa so close, I think I will be able to communicate with the Vedessian. She nods to the pack. Go ahead and open it. You empty the haversack onto the ground, and immediately the ball of vines and roots flows upward and forms into the figure of the Verdessian. Slowly it turns to Nal. We mean you no harm, she says. The spirit of the Vedessa has offered to help us communicate with each other. Will you speak with us? The Verdessian opens the petals of its face, revealing vibrant reds and purples, its stamens flecked like fingers. It agrees, Nal says, but it says we must converse on soft ground. You accompany them to a patch of grass on the cliffs looking over the Vedessa. Nal closes her eyes and her breath becomes steady and rhythmic. She and the Verdessian begin to speak. Okay. So we need to search the Lone Tree set for Spirit Speaker Nal and put her in play within reach of a ranger of your choice. Okay, and we've had confirmed that when we do go to the spire, we only use the moments from the spire. We don't use the moments on the path. Right.
Which deck is she in?
Lone Tree Station. That should say Lone Tree Station.
She's not.
Oh.
It does say 5 cards, but I've only got 3.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
There she is.
Hey. So Spirit Speaker Null, and put her into play within reach of a ranger of your choice. Right. Then search the general set for the mysterious Verdessian and put it into play in the same area, but do not read their enters play texts.
One mysterious Verdessian.
Mm-hmm. If you haven't gained or completed the Search Cassende mission, do not shuffle Cassende Expert Hunter into the path deck.
Is she in there?
I'm guessing so. Anti-pass, tumble down. Right, so we don't shuffle that in because we've not found her. Okay, so our objective is now to
clear both of them.
Clear Spirit Speaker Null and the mysterious Verdessian with progress to aid in their understanding of one another. Reveal mountain icons from the challenge deck to advance their conversation because of that.
Aha.
Yeah. So we have setup instructions. The lead ranger draws a path card.
So it simply says, if Nal and the mysterious Verdessian are in play and ready, Nal gets through to it.
Yeah.
Read 1.12.
Which is going to add progress on there.
Sure, okay.
Okay, off we go.
I am going to draw the water spinner.
Okay, it's hydroelectric power thingy. Looks like it.
It has two
Two
charges. On it.
charges. Okay.
If the weather is inclement, it is. The water spinner accelerates. Add 1 charge to this feature.
Oh, that's when sunshine
when
comes.
sunshine
Right,
comes.
okay.
Yeah.
So if it rains heavy,
Yeah,
it goes round
yeah.
more. Yeah.
And then focus to recharge from the dynamo to discard all charge tokens from this feature to add an equal number of tokens to an equipped tech.
Yeah. So recharge your items. Cool.
Tech. I do have a tech.
Yeah. Right.
Card.
Well, that's start of next round.
Oh, so we so get all your
Get all the stuff back.
energy back.
Do that. Draw a card. That is end of round done.
Okay. So then we'll draw one of these.
Yeah.
The agitated meadowlarks.
And the spider line stanchion.
Well, that's a good start.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Connecting time.
Yeah. So we need 6 on that.
Mm-hmm.
10 on that.
It's a lot.
It is, but Kodo's here. I've got Null's understanding, and Null is here. Maybe I could use Null's understanding on Null.
Yes, I've heard people say this about you. Is this true? And then, sure. So, do you want to connect to Picodo? Because that's an easier test.
It is.
And then you could put. Well, it's only going to be 2 on now.
I mean, we need to clear both of them. Yeah.
But then could
We
you
need
do
to clear both of them to aid in their understanding of one another. Okay. So these, they're trying to understand each other, aren't they?
They are. So it's a long way round connecting to Picodo because she only adds 2 progress for every 1.
But it's 1 for 2.
It's 1 for 2, but it
Yeah.
does tick over all the time.
He's
Hello,
back.
pretty cat. You come to see the mysterious Videssian?
Yep, let's do it. Let's connect to Picodo. So 1, 2. Yeah, hello. I might just say 2.
Just the 2
I might just say 2.
versus 2?
1.
Oh, for Picodo.
Yeah.
There you go. 2.
So 2 on there.
Yes.
And then I will exhaust Picodo.
Yeah.
To add to
somebody.
Null.
Blue one.
You definitely want food, don't you? Yeah.
Now we've got mountains.
Mountains. Aha.
So if Nal and the mysterious Videssian are
in
in
play
play and ready,
They are. Right, 1.12. Right, based on how many tokens are on deeper motives. Hello?
none.
Give me, yep, Mr. Wrigley. So there's no tokens on there. Right.
Oh, crikey, the crest isn't great.
So if there's no tokens on there, go to 1.12a. Right, the Videssian. The Videssian seems to almost rustle, as if stirred by a breeze. What is your first question? Niall asks. So the Rangers choose.
Oh.
A, how are you connected to the Reclaimers? Or B, what is your name?
Connection?
I think connection.
Connection.
Right, the Videssian drops into a crouch and you see a faint blush of brighter colours beginning to replace the brown-green hue along its arms. It seems agitated. Niall speaks. It says together and no connection both at once. This may be difficult. Place 1 interrogation token on the mission.
Okay.
So I don't know what an interrogation...
Well, it's going to be the generic die, I think.
So that's an interrogation token.
Yeah, we've got 1.
Doesn't really matter, but you cannot use exhaust actions during a test. I didn't, did I?
exhaust. No, that'd be like my sketchbook, I guess.
What, you mean like the intention translator? I mean,
What,
that's how it works. It
Where does it
says
say that?
exhaust, use one charge. When a ranger performs a connect test, commit one effort.
Yeah. And where are you reading that you can't
We're
use?
in the chat. I used Picodo. No, I used Picodo afterwards. So that the test finished, and then after the test had finished, I then used Picodo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I didn't use it during a test. I used it after the test.
Okay. And then blue down here.
If there is another active flora. No. Otherwise, it
No.
would have been exhausted, and this being would have been shuffled into the path deck as it disappears.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also,
We don't want that.
have you seen what the crest does as well?
If there is an active prey, exhaust it, add harm to this being equal to... Oh, because the prey eats the plants. Okay. So we need to keep the animals away from it.
So I have an active prey over here.
Ah, so the meadowlarks are going to come over and eat this.
Yes.
Thankfully, it's got... Yeah, they're only one presence,
They are.
and it's got 4.
So we want to get presence on...
We want to get 10 progress on it, yeah.
Ooh, 10 progress.
But I can have 5.
Sweet.
Yeah. I can have 5, that's not a problem.
Is that your Nell's understanding?
Yeah.
But if you don't clear it, what happens? We activate both of these?
Yes.
If there's an active flora, so that wouldn't happen. If there's an active prey, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've got another Null's Understanding on top of the deck.
Have you?
Yeah, because I put it there.
So I don't need...
It's finished after the challenge effects are completed. Oh, right. I had to have waited till the challenge effects completed, and then I could have used that. Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to leave you to that then, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
So I guess I'm going to put...
So what can we do? We can explore the cliffside community, scout path cards,
equal to your effort, then draw one part.
and then draw a path. Okay. Or we could just traverse it and get progress on it.
Just try and traverse it.
But that's in the way.
That's in the way, and this is in the way. So there are...
You could try and clear the meadowlarks.
I could. What are they doing for me? If, connect, listen to move your thing to this being. Before a being moves or enters play within reach, you may remove your ranger token from this prey to exhaust that being.
So they warn you that other animals are coming, I think.
So I could go on there and try it.
And thank you for the rules clarifications. So it's just saying, as an example, you can't do a test, get the challenge icon, and then in the middle of that test, use the sketchbook to exhaust something so that you don't get a side effect. Yeah. Right. So you can only exhaust something during a test if it specifically affects that test.
Yeah, but I've been exhausting things prior
to
doing the test. So just the 2 versus 1. Which is
1.
Which is 1. And then crest.
Oh, so it's not progress on it, is it?
No.
You're listening to the meadowlark.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So if anything jumps out.
Yeah.
So crest.
If Null and the mysterious Vedesian are in play, the Vedesian tries to flee.
Ooh.
Exhaust Null unless a ranger suffers 2 fatigue. I mean, we could...
How much fatigue have you got?
I've taken 6.
Right, well, I'll take the 2 then.
Okay.
Because we don't want to lose it, do we? So that gets me to 6 as well. Given that this is the whole reason we're here. Right, then I am done with that.
So I think we're playing Null's Understanding, aren't we? To add 5 progress to that.
Yeah.
Then if the being hasn't cleared, resolve each of its challenge effects in an order of your choice, even if it's exhausted. So if there's another active flora, no. And if there's another active prey, no.
No.
So
because this is the active prey, or
Yeah.
the only prey. Okay, so I think I can dodge both of these. So I think I may as well do that. So I'm going to use my reverb locket and play the awareness to dodge these two, and
Do a bit
try
of traversing.
bit of traversing. 3. Not much, but
3 out of 8.
yeah.
Start.
And it's blue. If now, so yes, we get to ask another
We
question
do.
by the look of it.
So, how many tokens are on the Deeper Motives card?
Just 1.
I am learning more about its species, Nal says. I see countless plant beings. It says that it is one of many, some kind of collective deep in the Verdessa. It says there is great danger. I don't know if it's referring to the Reclaimers or to something else. Now I sense agitation. Ask your next question quickly. So, are the Reclaimers a danger to the people of the valley, or are the Reclaimers a danger to your people in the Verdessa?
Oh. So are the Reclaimers a danger?
A danger to basically
To the
us
valley.
or it?
Yes.
I think maybe it.
Do we want to show a little bit of empathy?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, let's do that then.
The buds on its shoulders grow larger. I sense disagreement, Nal says. The Reclaimers are not the danger, but it's afraid for its people. It believes they will perish. Place 1 inquiry token on the mission. So that can be an inquiry token.
Was it not the same previously?
No, it was an interrogation token.
Oh.
So we got an interrogation token and an inquiry token.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Next. That
was me.
You doing something.
Traversing.
I'm not sure I want to do anything else because I know my top card will get me enough to.
Yeah. So I think
The thing is, I'm just thinking about this. I can get 10 progress on that and clear it, but I don't know whether we want to clear it. I think we need to go through this. I don't know.
Did it not tell us the story to progress them?
Yeah, what was it again?
92? 92.
92. Deeper Motives. Arrive at Tumbledown. Yeah. Clear Spirit Speaker Null and the Mysterious Verdessin with progress. Okay.
So we do want to clear them.
Yeah. And then it says reveal mountain icons from the challenge deck to advance their conversation.
And we certainly don't want to lose that one.
No. No. Okay. Yeah,
I mean, there's a bit of a pull there because do we want to get more of these tokens on here, or do we want to get them gone?
I'm resting. So when I rest,
the only thing I could do is attempt to draw something, but it would only be the spinner or the Verdessian. And do we want to risk?
Nope.
Stuff. No.
Don't think so. And I could take the fatigue.
This is an awful big.
We not had any reshuffles.
No.
So and the reshuffles are on the -2s.
They're all the -2s, yeah.
So we need to factor in the fact that we might get a -2.
So shall we just rest?
I have rested.
Okay, I'll rest also.
Okay. Oh, it's not Noel's understanding. What have we done wrong? Oops. Oh, I've messed up.
Oh dear.
It's somewhere.
Well, you've got 3.
It's fine. I can do it. Yeah. We've got things.
Oh, circling Eric's.
It's back. And agitated meadowlarks.
So now this might eat.
Yeah.
But it's only going to do 1
It's
harm.
only... So I could just connect to this.
I think that's what you're doing, yes.
So I will connect with 1, 2.
Don't forget the -2s are somewhere soon.
3, 4. 6.
6.
6. Done. All spent. In for 6 against 1.
Well, before we do the challenge, do you want to put 2 on there anyway?
No, because I was going to use that for that.
Okay.
This is easier to...
Okay, so you're in for 6
I'm in for 6.
versus 1.
Yeah.
7.
Okay, way more than is needed.
So that's cleared.
That's cleared. So we do read the story, I guess.
I guess so.
So when it's cleared, you stay far enough away not to alert the being. Oh, no, we don't read that, do we? Do we read 92 instead? What we...
Yes, 92.
Use 92 instead of the normal entries.
For this location and for Spirit Speaker now.
So 92.
And the Mysterious Verdesian.
So we've cleared the Mysterious Verdesian. The Verdesian's stamens undulate in repeating hypnotic patterns as Nal stands across from it with her eyes closed. You can feel the connection between them. It's as if the very air is energized and alive. You close your eyes and see a vision of dark roots burrowing to the deepest hidden places on Earth. You feel a sudden kinship with the Verdesian, both of you supported by the same ground, warmed by the same sun, and sharing in the same moment. Exhaust all flora except the Mysterious Verdesian.
No, that's not flora.
That's not flora.
There
is no flora.
There is no flora.
Okay.
Flora, no.
Discard all progress from the Mysterious Verdesian.
Okay.
It is not discarded. Oh.
So more questions to be asked.
Well, that's a bit of a waste.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
That's,
so
that's a lot of a waste. Yeah.
So it would have exhausted all flora.
It literally did nothing.
So this is what we want. We want the mountains, right?
But still,
however, we've got sunshine, so that exhausts, fatigues us again.
Yeah. There's now no counters left on that, so it flips over. What else is active?
Sunshine. So if this being is along the way, move it within reach.
It's not active, is it?
Well, no, because you did. Well, yeah, it is, because this is just the world reacting.
Okay, I've forgotten.
So that moves to you. If the weather is inclement, it's not now. It was, but now it is no.
The rain's just stopped.
The rain has just stopped. So no. There we go.
Oh, so this is, if this being is along the way, move it within reach and it fatigues you.
Okay.
I've not got my camouflage cloak. I've got a lot of fatigue. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing, that. Putting all of that effort into clearing it. But my suspicions were correct. That's the way we do it.
So this is over halfway through.
Yeah,
the day.
Ditto. We may not be getting very far today, but it's fine. As long as we do this.
Do the story.
That's fine. It's if we don't
More
do this
questions.
that it's wow.
So we've just got to get this and this, haven't we?
We've just got to kind of... It's not something we can force. We basically just need to do random tests until we draw mountains, which feels a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all the mountains we have had have just gone back in the deck. So.
Yay.
That's good.
And I have no cards. Afternoon, Graham. Thank you for popping in.
Challenge deck.
Yep.
Redone. I have these cards. So what are we trying to do now?
Do it any old tests and try and get a mountain. I might try and clear her and see what happens.
Or do you just want to clear this thing?
Or try and clear that. Yeah. It's going to be hard. Oh, I'll tell you what, the Nal's Understanding was probably on top of my deck.
I got fatigued.
And then I suffered fatigue.
Well, what to do? So we just need to do random tests.
Yeah. Just go for a walk up the up the stairs and back down again.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that.
So if I were to exhaust my roll, dodge this, take 1 fatigue for that.
You not dodge 3 cards?
I can.
Oh, it's dodge 1 card.
I'm dodge 1 card.
Dodge
This one is dodge 3.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just take the 1 fatigue. And we'll go for 1, 2, 3. Five.
6.
6. That's good.
It is. We can travel.
We also have sunshine. It's not inclement and not sunshine.
My go.
It is.
Well, I got no cards in hand, but I have stuff that I can be doing. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. So I don't really want to do something outside of here because I'll take like 4 fatigue.
Yeah, you're just working on this.
Yeah.
How does it feel, eh? Being under a mountain of...
Well, it's fine. It's not fractal wire
not
or
fractal
shale
wire.
screw.
It's there to be had.
Yeah. So
Connecting for you, isn't
it's
it?
connecting.
Or is it remembering? Do you want to remember?
I don't really want to draw cards from the deck.
No.
It's going to be connecting for 2.
Connecting with...
I'll try and connect to Spirit Speaker Null.
2 versus 2?
Yeah. Ugh.
Not today.
So it doesn't happen. And it's that. That's the worst. Can I have a different card, please?
That is, yeah.
Because that...
Yeah.
Oh.
Exhaust now unless a ranger... Oh, exhaust now. Oh, it's not so bad.
So...
Because we can still progress her.
Yeah.
So exhaust her because we're running out of cards already.
This is a predator. So if I don't exhaust her, if I take the 2 fatigue, then when we come to resolve Spirit Speaker Null's thing, is the bird's going to eat her. So that's going to be 2 harm on her.
If there's, hang on, so the birds are going to eat
her.
Well, the birds are going to eat the Verdesian, aren't they?
Sorry.
Because
yeah, so the prey is going to
munch on that,
and then because of her effect, the Irix is going to attack her.
But you can exhaust her.
I could, but then that will hit me. So I think.
Oh my gosh.
I think I am going to take the 2 fatigue.
Okay.
Then I'm going to resolve this effect. So the birds come and start eating the Verdesian. Then I'm going to trigger Spirit Speaker Null's effect, exhaust the Irix to deal 2 harm to her, which means that doesn't eat me.
Sure.
The theme of this week is us throwing our friends in the way. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that worked out well. Not.
Yeah.
Got 0 progress. And, yeah. Back to you.
Yeah. So...
I need to soothe some fatigue. I need my meditation pillow.
Yeah, well, I haven't got my boots either. We're both not...
And yeah, Owen has confirmed that this quest does rely on the challenge icons.
Yeah. Which is not helpful.
No.
So if we draw another red, because that's just gone back in there, I'm going to give it an extra shuffle.
Okay. If we draw an extra red, then we're okay. Because that's not going to do anything, then that's not going to do anything. So I'm currently safe from any crests.
Yeah, but if I go across
apart
there,
from that.
Yeah, if I go across there...
No, it's fine. These are not going to have any effect because there's no other active prey. There's no other...
Well, there would be.
Oh, is that... Yeah, okay.
This is prey.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Just a little munch?
Yeah, a little munch on the Verdesian.
So what are we trying to do now?
Potentially clear Spirit Speaker Null. The reason I'm thinking that is... Well, no. The reason I'm thinking clearing her is good is because when you clear this, it exhausted Flora. I'm thinking when you clear Spirit Speaker Null, maybe it will exhaust the Fauna. Maybe. But I don't know. The fact that this is already exhausted, I think we just need to do random tests.
Mm.
And hope for mountain icons.
Yeah. Okay, so I can... Do I take a fatigue for going that way from this?
Yeah, because you're going through that to get to me.
Okay, so Spirit Speaker now then, 2v2.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 progress.
2 progress.
And
Mountain.
I drew that on purpose. It's just while I shuffled it.
Right. So there are 3... No, there are 2 counters on it.
2 counters.
I see decay and a wide pit falling away into darkness, like an arcology sinkhole, Narl says, her eyes closed. The Reclaimers and the Verdessian are linked, but how? So... Oh, we got the basic tests. Yes. We got that.
Yeah.
Like remembering or
Sure.
exhausting things. So Rangers choose. We can say, are you controlling the Reclaimers, or can you help us get the Reclaimers out of the valley?
Can you help?
Yeah, I'm thinking the second one. The buds on the Verdessian's shoulder shake like they may sprout at any instant. Ah, Nal gasps. Yes, it can. Place 1 inquiry token on the mission. Okay, right. So, back to me. Basic test.
No, so
Oh, sorry.
blues. So that we've done that one.
Yeah.
What's that one?
If there's another active flora.
There is not. And then this one is if there's an active predator, there is not.
There is not. Okay.
Okay, yes.
So my go. So yeah, I could. I mean, I can clear Spirit Speaker null. Let's do that. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to exhaust Pekodo to remove 1,
Put 2
put
on there.
2 on there, which clears her. So it's 92.
It would be handy if it cleared her harm as well. 92, yes.
Deeper motives, clear Spirit Speaker null. Eyes closed, Null is focused fully on the Verdessian. You can feel the connection between them. It's as if the very air is energized and alive. You close your eyes and see a vision of endless green, the canopy of the Verdessa stretching far to the south, and you feel a sudden kinship with the Verdessian, 2 life forms together in the substrata of all existence. You may shuffle 1 card from the challenge discard back into the challenge deck.
That'll be the one with
That'll be that one. Remove all progress from her.
but not harm.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right. So, what am I going to do as my test? I could just try and remember. I'm just going to try and remember for 1.
No.
Failed.
Fail.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. If weather's not inclement.
Off. Okay, done.
Okay. Ooh. Sketch time, maybe?
Yeah?
Sketch time?
What are you going to draw?
Let's try the circling Eryx. I need to study some anatomy on it. So 2 versus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You get 2 things on there.
Yes. Because I don't get my effort, I get
You get
the presence.
presence, yeah. It's a mountain.
It is a mountain.
Right. The Verdessian stamen suddenly reaches for Narl, whose face grows pale. Spire, she grasps. It's in danger. I see hundreds of Reclaimers. The ones with the white flowers on their backs are marking the trail. Soon the rest will leave the nest, and when they do, they'll head to Spire. So we can choose to say, why are you attacking the Spire? Or, if the Reclaimers reach the Spire, will they leave the valley?
Will they leave the valley?
I'm thinking the other one. I want to know why they're attacking the Spire.
No, why are you attacking the Spire, not the Reclaimers?
So, hundreds of Reclaimers, the ones with the white flowers on their backs are marking the trail. The rest will leave the nest, and when they do, they'll head to the Spire. But there's a connection between this and the Reclaimers. Should we roll for it?
Sure, which way?
1, 2, 3, the first one. 1.
Go on then.
Right. Why are you attacking the spire? Null flinches. It's very agitated. It's not attacking, it says. No attack, only destruction. It believes that there is something underneath Spire, something it sees as a danger.
Ooh.
So we need to place an interrogation token on there. Right. Continue reading. Read the entry corresponding to the number of tokens on the Deeper Motives card. If there is more inquiry than interrogation.
No.
If there is more interrogation than inquiry.
No.
If there is equal. Right. The
Yes.
Videssian's limbs explode in a riot of reds, oranges, and yellows. It crouches, arms akimbo, in what you can clearly tell is a threat posture, and it claps the hard edges of its arms together several times. Then the Videssian sinks into the ground, like a plant sprouting from the soil in reverse. Before you can react, it's gone, leaving only a few withered buds lying on the ground. We tried, says Null. It's so fearful, it's not thinking clearly. But we learned what we need to learn. Spire is in danger. You leave the Overlook, and you and Null discuss what she saw. Something buried deep within the arcology below Spire threatens the Videssian and its kin. The Videssian hoped that the Reclaimers would consume Spire and thus end the threat. Although it has no quarrel with the inhabitants of the valley, it sees anything that would stop the destruction of the arcology, and by extension Spire, as an obstacle to be overcome. You need to find the Reclaimer nest before it's too late. The biologists at the outpost south of Branch should be able to help that. Gain the Touch of the Videssa reward card. Complete the Deeper Motives mission. So Deeper Motives, I don't even have it written down here. Oops.
No, we've got it here.
So I'll write it down and complete it.
Touch of the Videssa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deeper Motives. Complete. Discard the Mysterious Videssian and Spirit Speaker Null. Each ranger soothes 2 fatigue.
Well, that's nice.
1, 2. Okay.
That's our reward.
Awesome. Right.
So this is discarded.
Yep, mission done. And we now need to go back to the biological outpost. Whichever way we want to go.
Well, you say that.
I do.
It's the swamp again.
Or... But this was the quicker way, wasn't it? And we're good at the swamp.
In terms of how much traversing we were able to do. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7
This would
versus...
be 1, 2...
No, you want to go that way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slightly shorter.
Slightly shorter. That one doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it
Yeah,
circles backwards.
it's one shorter.
And also mountains, ravine.
Okay.
We know we're not big fans of mountains.
No. Yeah, I'm happy to go back that way.
Sorry, so what was... what mission did we gain?
We didn't.
We didn't. It's just
No,
to go back to
we've already got the mission.
going to the biological outpost.
But now when we go back there, it will say, have you completed Deeper Motives or whatever?
Yeah. So we do have sufficient progress
Oh, right.
there.
Well, I said that.
There are no obstacles.
Now, this is persistent.
Now,
So
the
is it going to
only-
come with us even if it's exhausted?
probably. But the thing is, do we want to try and do that now?
Oh, so we'll travel 2 spaces.
But we will have to get 2 more cards out of there.
Oh, okay. So spend 1 more turn here to try and do that. And then if we do, we get to travel 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also know the fractal wires in there. And the shales in there.
It's at the bottom though, isn't it?
One of them is.
Oh, yeah.
One of the fractal wires. Because you scouted it, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay, apparently the issue with the Touch of the Videssia is it's a manifestation. It's a card type from the Shaper set. So if you want to use it, you need to get a conduit into your deck. Okay, so it's a card that we can't use. I mean, it's got icons on it.
It has got icons on it, yes.
Right.
Which are more icons than some of our personality cards.
Yeah. Might just use it for the icons.
Yep. Okay. So yes, we can just go right now, one location.
So rules question: does the circling iris go with us even if it's exhausted? I can look it up, unless anybody in the chat knows the answer. So if we do stay, I will get all of my 3 spirit back, and then I probably will be able to do that, because that will save an entire, well, multiple turns at the Bowl of the Sun. If we do this, what's your chance of success on that? Spirit plus triangles.
So I'm 2 versus 3. I have 1 triangle.
So the answer is yes. Would Pakodo leave if she was exhausted? Good point. Persistent. So they do. It does follow us.
Yep.
Thank you. And that's a good way of remembering it.
Yeah. So if we stay, it costs spirit to do that, and it costs spirit to do that. So it'd be.
I wouldn't be able to do both.
No, that's the problem. So I think maybe we just go. I mean, this is mountain pass anyway, so it possibly may come up. Are we going back through the mountains?
We are. Okay.
So it might come up.
Okay. Let's go then.
Let's go.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to exhaust, spend an energy, put a thing on there, and then we both rest.
Travel.
Yes. Back to where we started.
So that's mountain, tumble down. Oh, she's lone tree, general.
Mountain.
Got some more tumble down.
Got those 2 tumble downs. Right, and then we need the Fundamentalist and 2 other random valley cards.
What are these?
Those are the 2 valley cards that we had earlier on.
Oh, so you just want those?
No, no.
Okay. Have you got the Fundamentalist?
He's in there. One more. Oh no, you're right.
No, that's it.
Yeah, Fundamentalist plus 2.
Yeah. And where are we now? Back at the Bowl of the Sun.
Back at the Bowl of the Sun. Which is lead ranger draws 2 cards, right?
I think so. Yep. That goes on there. Oh, Ouroboros. And the fractal wire. Isn't this what happened last time we kind of got toward the end of the day?
Right. Who is it?
Ouroboros, she's 81.
Is that Quizzy's mum?
That's Quizzy's mum, yes. I'm not being impolite. That's not her age.
If Quizzy Boss is in play, no.
No.
If you've accepted snacks, no. Right. Excuse me. You hear the call from a little ways off and turn to see a woman striding toward you. My name's Aura. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen her? About this tall, green tunic, asks a lot of questions. You mention that you haven't seen her and she throws up her hands. She was supposed to meet me at the ranger station hours ago. Can you help me find her? So we need to clear her with progress to advance her story.
Okay.
Okay. And then we refresh and do all of our stuff.
Yep.
So we add 2 rain to this card
Done that
in the refresh step.
in the refresh
Right,
step.
okay. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Draw a card. Get energy back.
I think we did that.
Yeah, not many cards left.
No.
So our plan is to just try and travel from here. Survive and travel from here.
Try, yes. So we need 6 progress.
And it's only got a presence of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to try and get rid of this, because otherwise it...
Right. Well, I will dodge this then.
Well, start a new round.
Oh!
Cards.
Don't keep reminding me of the... Ah!
More fractal wire.
Yes.
Double fractal wire.
Double fractal wire.
And I got the meadowlarks again.
Been here before.
We have. It's your favourite place.
Okay, so I can dodge 3 cards.
Are we going to try and do a quick... Oh, you can dodge them, we can't exhaust them.
I can exhaust one of them with my sketchbook.
6 progress, wow. Yeah, I can try and get rid of that and one of those at the same time.
Can you?
I can try.
Do you want to try that then?
Shall I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
So I'm going to connect now. I could just connect to Picodo with 1 and then use that. No, let's do it. Right, we're going to connect to the circling Irix.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
4. 6 is not going to be enough, is it?
If I pull the +1, it would be fine.
Six.
6.
6. So 7 progress and
Yes.
7 progress on that.
Oh,
After you
super.
succeed at a connect test, add progress to a feature equal to your effort. That is a feature. Yes. Cleared, cleared.
Crest. Nothing for you? Nope.
That's how you do it. You draw the +1. Whew.
Okay. So now I can dodge this and try and put some...
Or just exhaust it. Because we can't travel with it there.
Well, no, if I dodge it and put traverse on there, that will be one thing. And then maybe exhaust it so that we can travel. So if we can't travel...
Then it was a waste exhausting it.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
So that is a... Ooh. Okay, we may have to go all in because we're running out of cards, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to... That might add harm there, but that's only 1 harm. That's fine. That is a trail, so I can add my 3. There's 1.
So in for 4.
If I do that, that's
5,
then
6.
6. 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've still got 2 left.
Yeah.
6. Which is enough.
There's enough.
And hill, so 1 harm to Oru.
Oh, from the fractal.
Aura,
Right.
yeah. They're all gone. Well, this fatigue I haven't done anything about. Boots are here.
You gonna sketch it?
Yeah, so let's spend 2 to exhaust that. Ready? Steady?
We're done.
Go?
Travel.
Travel.
That was quick. Right, so to the frowning gate. To the gates. Mountains again.
Is it again?
Yeah, it's the last bit of mountains though.
All right. What am I looking for now?
Just 3 random valley cards.
No. What's the location?
Oh, sorry. Frowning Gate.
The Frowning Gate.
Can go. So 1 valley card, another valley card.
Yeah, I've already had Aura away.
Okay, so
Did we not dispose of old bloody clicker?
no, it was the Caustic Mulcher.
Oh, was it? Okay. And the Circling Irix is gone. That's good.
Well, it's a mountain card,
Yeah, okay.
so it's temporarily gone. Okay, so when we arrive at the Frowning Gate, you get a card.
There you go.
Right,
Oh.
card.
Pouncing A-Shocks, more fatigue.
Ranger Cash.
And then we do some refreshing.
And then we do some refreshing. And draw a card. Right, so timers are running out.
Yes.
I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left in my deck.
7.
So we do have enough to potentially travel away from here.
Yes.
What do we need? 8.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not nice.
3 presents.
Okay, so that's a moment.
We do that now.
Oh, we do that now.
Yeah, we do that now.
Okay, a moment. The wind, a redolent breeze. The wind shifts and the lovely scent of flowers in bloom fills the air. This particular bouquet isn't as common in this part of the valley as it is in others. Perhaps if you followed your nose, you might discover a flora rare to this region. So I choose
Okay.
follow the scent, which is awareness plus compass versus 2. So it would just be 2 versus 2. Your nose to search a terrain set that is not currently in use for a flora and put it into play.
Okay.
Or enjoy the sweet air and continue onwards. Soothe fatigue equal to the total presence of all flora in play, which is
0.
Nothing. Should we just do that?
Yeah.
We don't need flora, do we?
No.
Okay.
Hi, Monica. Good to see you. And then I get a card.
You do.
Fractal Wire.
Yay.
Yeah, the other option is you can break it.
Yeah.
But it takes a while.
I've only got 1 focus
Yeah.
versus 2.
Okay.
Okay. Is that a trail? Yes, it is.
So I know that the day ends if a friendly being is cleared with harm.
Yeah.
Kodo is a friendly being.
Oh.
If he takes 1 damage from the fractal wire, does
Oh.
that mean the day ends?
Oh.
I guess so.
Is there a number on Pagoda there? Because usually there's a number if a being is cleared with harm.
Yeah, but I thought there was a golden rule that...
No, you're thinking of Arkham Horror.
No, I think the day ends if a friendly being is cleared with harm. I think. I'll find out. Wherever that would be. H. Harm. It will not end the day. Okay, what am I thinking of then? Because right at the start, when we played with Ian.
We did, yes, but we were getting the harm. You can't harm.
Okay, so Pagoda will disappear, but it won't end
Yes.
the day. Okay.
Yeah, because typically if you clear a valley being,
Yeah.
with
Here we go.
harm,
Ally in peril.
yes.
Human beings.
Aha.
If they are ever cleared with harm, so human beings, not just beings.
Yes.
There we go. Right, sorted.
Sorted. Right. Oh, there's an injury there. Definitely possible of injury there for me. Hmm. I think we might be stuck here again.
Well, we're in a different place, but yeah.
Yeah.
We may not get...
We may not.
Because we can choose to just end the day, can't we?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Choose to camp. Oh no, when you successfully travel, Ranger 2 fatigued, Ranger 2 injured, ally in peril, or mission complete.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can choose to end the day. I think it's when you need to draw a card and you can't.
Yeah.
So we can just literally just rest, do nothing.
Which is what we were doing last
Yeah.
time. Or I was doing last time. You've got no active predators around. So
No.
I could dodge this one. I could risk an injury, which would lose all of these cards. But I haven't found my boots. And if they're both in here, I'm not going to. Do we just want to try and move on?
It's worth trying.
Right, I will dodge this.
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, this is 3.
It's 3.
Gosh. So there's an injury potentially there as well.
Yeah.
Yikes. I haven't got any compasses to help.
So it's 3 versus 3.
That would be a problem. Yick. And we need 8.
Yeah. It is a trail.
It is a
If that
trail.
helps.
I can't do anything. Well, I can. I could put my stave out. It would be very, very slow. But I could add 1 progress to it each round. That would take us 8 rounds, and we don't have 8 rounds. So I'm going to have to try it, though, I think. Have to try it. So 3 versus 3.
Yep. 4.
4.
Which 4 goes on. Did we forget to do that?
We did forget to do that.
Which means we both take a fatigue.
Now we take fatigue.
Yeah.
Tick that down.
The Aatrox.
The Aatrox. If there's another active predator, no. So that goes there. That's done. I think what I can do then is play this one and add.
Well, that's a separate thing.
Hmm?
Oh no, it's a response.
Yeah, after I succeeded a traverse, add progress to a being equal to your effort. So there's 4 progress.
Oh, perfect. Because I'm
unless you want it on there.
No, because I'm about to connect to that and then add 2 to that.
Right. Done. It's a moment. I don't have my boots.
I am going to connect to Pekodo for 2. 3.
3?
Yep.
3.
And then
Spend 1.
resolve the challenge thing.
Crest.
Nope.
Nope.
And then spend 1.
Add 2 here.
Add 2 there. Aatrox is gone.
Lovely. Okay.
We can't travel because of this.
We don't have enough on there anyway. We need another 4.
Yeah.
You can't get past that fractal wire, I'm guessing.
Well, I can try and traverse it. Or I can try to break it. I can try.
You can try. Sure. How much would you like to try?
So if I try and traverse it,
Mm-hmm.
then it's a traverse test.
Yes.
And I'm putting in 2.
Versus 2.
And if I succeed, I'll get a bit of progress on.
Yeah.
Whereas if I use this, it's 2 versus 2. But if I succeed, I put 1 harm on it for every 2. But if I fail, I suffer an injury. But if I fail traverse test, I suffer an injury.
You do.
I'm going to try and do this.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and break the fractal wire. Just 2.
Just the 2.
Just the 2.
2 will do.
2 will do. So it gets 1 harm on it.
Crest. That's all fine.
Been a bit more brave. It's working out because we're drawing the zeros.
Yes. Well. Now what? I could attempt to scout 3 cards, 3 path cards, and then draw a card.
I mean, it does get nasty things to the bottom.
It does.
Yeah, because we're probably going to go another round.
So spend that one.
Yep, scout 3 path cards.
There's fractal wire, meadowlarks, and the circling Eryx. Well, the fractal wire is going on the bottom.
Yeah, put the Eryx on the bottom.
Eryx goes on the bottom.
And then draw the meadowlarks. Because they're not bad.
They're not too bad. We got rid of a fractal wire anyway.
Yeah, and the Iryx, because that would have followed us.
And the Iryx, yeah.
I think I'm done.
You think you're done? So the only thing I could do is trying to connect to these, which I don't think we need.
Nope.
To try and sketch them. Don't think that's too bad. Oh, remove 1 progress from a path card.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any progress.
There are no, so somebody will get an injury.
So no.
Okay.
Rest.
So we both rest.
Yeah.
So refresh.
Mm-hmm. No boots.
I can now heal an injury.
Okay, that's going to help. Aura Voss.
Again?
Yes. Hello, Aura.
Hello. And it's the circling Iryx. So that means there's 2 of them.
Yes.
Only it doesn't matter because if we're going to end here anyway,
Yeah.
it doesn't come with us.
Right. So I need to do this again, don't I? I'm still 3 versus 3.
And we've got an obstacle. But you could exhaust that obstacle.
I can with my sketchbook.
Yeah.
So do I just go for desperation?
Try it. You don't have to dodge anything.
Well, unless we want to try and put progress on something to protect us from this.
No, I'm not bothered about that. If
But
we
so
take an injury at this stage, I don't think it's going to matter.
But there are potentially multiple injuries because the traverse test is
Yeah,
Quite
I can heal one of them.
quite difficult. I'm just going to try and connect with this.
Okay.
Because that worries me.
Right.
So 1 versus 1, 2.
So 2 progress
2
goes
progress
on
on there.
We do, however, both take a fatigue from the rain.
Do
Any other sunshine effects?
not that one. Does that come to me?
Yep. And it exhausts you.
Move it within reach. It fatigues you for 2.
Yeah.
Only I'd put my ranger on
These,
here.
yeah.
Right. That's me. At least this is not in your way now. But that is.
Mhm.
Arg.
But I'm going to try and get rid of that again.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's 50-50 again. But
Oh, want to reshuffle?
yeah, I will try and break the fractal wire again.
2 versus 2.
Yeah, I don't have any of conflict icons. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gone.
Gone. It's brute force.
Crest for you, which is nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Right. So,
And we've got the progress on the path card in case that
yeah.
triggers.
So I could use my reverb locket
Yeah.
to play that one.
Dodge
so I can
3
dodge
cards.
1, 2, 3 cards.
Oh, that needs dodging as well, doesn't
1,
it?
2, 3. I'm still 3
It's
versus
3
3
versus 3. Oh,
Here we go. Traverse.
3. 7 progress on it. Wow.
Crest. If this being's within reach and you have 3 or more, there's an injury.
There is an injury. We have our first actual proper injury.
They
No,
all-
no, 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 no. We've got the same situation as before.
Oh, we have.
We can throw Aura Voss in the way.
Well, Aura, it's like this. Quizzy, I have seen her.
Yeah. She's just over there.
So if there's an active predator, exhaust
it.
at harm.
Yeah, so she takes 2.
2 harm. Okay.
And I can heal that from her.
Okay.
If we need to.
Right. So that is still there. But I'm now down to 2 cards. So we need 1 traverse.
Getting 1 traverse on a thing that's 3.
You'd be 2 versus 3.
I'd be at -1.
Yeah.
We'd need a +1.
Yes.
And I'd get an injury if I failed.
Yes.
So it's not worth it.
Okay. So, done?
Well, I could
that's
potentially...
spent.
So I could heal Quizzy, but there's no point because if she gets hit by this again, that's going to kill her. So I think I'll save that. Yeah, I think I rest.
Okay. I think I rest also.
Yeah, and then we've got 1 round left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yikes.
Of course, we might get some even worse cards. Friendliest rangers in the valley. Yep. Oh, Pekodo is a path card. Is Pekodo a path card? I don't believe Pekodo's a path card.
I thought he's one of yours.
Pekodo is one of my cards. He's not a path card.
That's a path card.
Path cards are from that deck.
Card for you. I've got the Meadowlarks, which means you get the Shale. No, you don't.
Got the Spiderland Stanchion.
Ooh.
Right. So we need 1 progress on there, and you not to die.
That's up to me, isn't it?
Or a boss not to die.
So I can't dodge. So that's going to be 1.
We could exhaust
can dodge.
that.
I can exhaust that.
Yes.
I can dodge 1 card.
But if we exhaust that, that's the one that's potentially causing a problem.
Yeah. Ooh. So spend my 2 to exhaust that one.
Yeah.
But then I've got 1, 2, 3, and I can't take 3 fatigue.
Oh, because that would end the day.
That would
you
end
could
the
dodge
day.
1 of them.
I can dodge 1.
Which would be 2, which would be fine.
I need to go to
Although,
blue. It's
you
still
get,
exciting.
I can potentially get rid of one of the
You
Meadowlarks.
do that.
Yeah, I can connect to one of the Meadowlarks and that gets rid of it. Oh, I can get rid of that one easily. Right. So if I'm connecting to this with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'll connect to the Meadowlarks for 4. It's 4, which clears them. And then we get Sunshine. Okay, so that's the good news, but the bad news is we take a fatigue because of that. So I'm down to 1 card. Steven's down to 1 card. But now he's only taking 1 fatigue. No, he's taking... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, it's okay, because he'll dodge that one. No. Then I exhaust Pekodo to add 2 progress to that, which clears that one. There you go. That's how you do it. Page 13 of the rulebook. Treat them like a path card as long as they remain in play. Oh, I didn't realise that. Thank you very much. Right, that's good to know. I'll tell Stephen when he gets back. So it's treated like a path card when it's in play, and it has progress on it. Well, that's really useful to know. There's a lot of small little detailed rules with this game. Right,
Move this on.
Rules update.
Yes.
This counts as a path card when it's in play. That's a global rule, page 13 of the rulebook. Right, so
Is that why it goes here?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So the good news is,
Yes.
I connected to the Meadowlarks and cleared them. So that's 1 less card for you to worry about. Yeah.
Both of them.
The downside was that I drew a Sunshine,
Ah.
which meant you took a fatigue. But then I used Pekodo to get rid of the other one.
Okay.
So now you can traverse that, dodging this, which means you won't take any fatigue.
Correct.
So we gained another round. Just
dodge this.
yeah. It's still 3 versus 3.
It's still 3 versus
You've not
3.
drawn any compasses.
I've not drawn any compasses at all. No. So 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
This is it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
4.
4.
And it's a mounting card.
So
Thanks to the new rules, we now remove a progress from Picodo.
yes.
Otherwise, somebody would have suffered an injury. Right.
So that was that mountain.
That's it.
So the only other thing, do we want to try and do that? Which is difficult because it's 3. You've only got 1 spirit
It's
remaining.
really difficult.
So
it would be impossible because I wouldn't be able to draw a +2.
Shall we just call it?
We'll call it.
Oi, oi, oi.
So we both rest, we both travel, done.
My boots were fatigued.
Wow.
So my way of getting fatigue back is to have my boots, but both my boots were fatigued.
Yeah. So we are at the sunken outpost, ready for part 12.
Crikey. Wow.
Good. Today was a good session. It was the right level of
We're
ups
out
and
of the
downs.
mountains.
We are out of the mountains. We're in the marsh.
Hey.
We perhaps could have got a better outcome at the Verdesian, but
Yeah, perhaps, yes.
sunken outpost.
Oh, this is coming with us. Does this come with us now?
I don't think it does.
So if we camp, it loses interest in us.
Yeah. If we set up camp, it will only follow you during the day. At night, it goes back to its own. And because we camped,
We can have cards.
we can have cards. So I am definitely getting rid of one of my,
Personalities. The death of personality.
getting rid of my calming presence, which is a heart, but so at the point I play this game again,
Oh, it's a moment.
I am probably going to play a Shaper character just out of interest because that's the magic-y usey type character.
Yes, this is just for us. It's just
Yeah, so we can't do the
No.
bottom bit. It's purely for the icons. But
so. In actual fact,
you don't have to put it in. If you don't want it, I'll have it.
would you like it?
I'm happy to have it.
Take it.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of a dear friend. We'll have that. So we are done for part 11. First of all, thank you very much to everybody for joining us live. And if you're watching this video back afterwards, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the rules help. I don't think we didn't miss as many things as we have done in the past. We probably missed a couple of weather triggers because you always do.
Yes.
I think that should be in the rule book. Every game you play, you must always miss at least 2 weather triggers.
That seems reasonable.
We will be back, I believe,
Pagoda is yours.
in 2 weeks' time.
I'm good for that.
What day is it now? 17th. Yes, it's the 3rd of March, and it's probably going to be 2 o'clock again. You know, I said it's going to be. It's probably going to be back to 2 o'clock again, if that's right.
Fine, just let me know.
Because the interview that I've got with Phil Pettifer is going to be done differently. But yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time on the 3rd of March for part 12 of our campaign playthrough. And I'm just curious for those people who have played the game, how many days, based on where we are in the campaign, how many days do you think it might be before we wrap up the main storyline? Do you think it's going to be about 18? Do you think it's going to be about 20? Or do you think we're behind? And do you think it's going to be longer? The reason why I'm asking for that is, obviously, every time we play this is an afternoon off work for me, and I need to factor in my future work in terms of how many more months are going to be playing this. But thank you very much for joining us again. Your 4-player campaign is also on.
We did day 11 last night, yes.
But you're going to be playing day 12 on Monday.
Presumably on Monday.
Okay, so you're eventually going to get slightly ahead of us.
Yes, and we did take a break.
And where are you? What have you just done on day 11?
What have we just done on day 11?
Compared to what we've just done?
We visited...
This is Stephen's 4-player campaign that he's playing on a Monday.
The alluvial ruins.
Because you've got a boat, haven't you?
We have got a boat.
Right, okay.
We have got a boat, so we've been able to get up and down the rivers.
Yeah.
We are currently headed back to Spire.
Okay.
Or no, we've been to Meadow,
Yeah.
and we've been told to look for 3 things, and here are 2 of them.
So is that the next part of the story that we've not got to yet, or is that a different part?
Yeah, no, that's the same story.
So you've been down here,
We were down at Tumbledown very early on.
and you did that thing that we've just done already.
Yes.
The Narlan Verdessen.
Yes.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yes, because we happened to pick up Tala,
Yes.
and she said, Tumbledown is one of those places I'd like
That
to
she
visit.
wants to live.
So we visited there, and then we happened to get the Verdessen at the same
right.
time.
Okay.
So yeah, it's the same, but
Yep.
different.
So we're not behind, but there is some other stuff coming up. Yep. About 8 to 10 sessions left.
Okay.
Owen says they finished it on day 13.
All right.
But that is considered quite fast. Yeah, I would think that is considered quite fast. But what's going to happen on day 12 is it's still raining, but day 12 means it's going to have been 3 days since the invasion,
Yes.
which means the reclaimers are going to be appearing in the ruins and forest locations. So I don't know if we are... Yeah.
Forest, which is forest.
I mean, I don't think these
forest
are...
location. No, they're just... No.
I don't think they are. So what we're going to hope to do on part
We're headed back
12
to the biological outpost.
is clear the sunken outpost in a round, then
Yes.
clear the green bridge in a round, then get to the mound of the navigator, then get to the biological outpost.
We know how to do the swamp.
And if we can
apparently.
get to the biological outpost by the end of day 12, that'll be
good.
that'll be very good. So, yeah, right, we are all done. Thank you again to all of my Patreon supporters. As I mentioned at the start, these videos are not sponsored in any way. It's effectively an afternoon off work for me, and I'm only able to do that thanks to the support of the Patreon campaign. So if you like the content that I create and you want to support me and help me carry on making playthroughs like this, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, I will be back tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock with this month's live Q&A. So if you are interested in watching me squirm as I get asked all sorts of weird and wonderful questions, that will be tomorrow, and hopefully with a new camera. The new camera has arrived and we're going to be setting it up tomorrow. So hopefully, cross fingers, it works and we can be using that tomorrow. But for now, thanks very much. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.